Hi, everyone. This is Coach DeMarco, and in this episode of Focus, I'm going to break down the Washington Wizards end of game play that I call bullseye. They were able to get a layup in less than 2 seconds using this amazing sideline out of bounds play. Before I get into this play, I do have to say to coaches how important it is to practice live situations like this with your team because you never know when they're going to come up, and players have to be prepared when it does happen in a game. You should always have one or two plays that you can go to and draw up in a last second situation, or a play that you can just call on the fly if you don't have any timeouts left. You can always add a wrinkle or make a small adjustment during the game to this play, but you want players to know what they're going to do when they're in this situation. As you get up into the higher levels, you can probably add more wrinkles in game to these types of sets. But at the high school and really even the college level, I think you have to have these plays ready to go and have practiced them with players so they know the options that they're going to have in the game. Again, this play is called bullseye, and the Washington Wizards ran it against the Dallas Mavericks to get a layup with 1.8 seconds left in the game. This is Bradley Beal, who's lined up just over half court. Again, it's a sideline out of bounds play. We're going to see two screeners set up here, or potential screeners, and another player set up in the corner to really space out the floor. Eventually, this is going to lead to a layup by Bradley Beal. I call this play bullseye because Beal is going to come right down the middle of the floor to get this layup with a nice pass on the sideline out of bounds play. It starts with the screen away and a player flashing hard to the basketball and then eventually to the corner. That's going to prompt Beal to start up the floor. He starts deep in this situation so he can get a running start at this player, which I think is really to his advantage because this player is going to be a little bit flat-footed and back on their heels as Beal comes down the floor. So it's really well designed for a lot of reasons, and I think that being one of them. As Beal starts down the floor, he's going to start one way, go the other, and then eventually cut back and get this layup. But I want to take you through exactly what's so great about this play because there's a couple of different options off of it. And I also want to talk about what's great about Bradley Beal in this play and how he really sets it up. And that's what I'm going to do first. So as it plays, you're going to see Beal kind of start wide, and this player really can't see the screener. I will assume that this defender is talking to his teammate as loud as he can in a very loud arena to let him know that some type of screen is potentially coming. But this guy really can't see what's going on behind him. So then Beal cuts hard, and this player realizes there's a screen right there. Beal could use that screen and potentially come over the top and maybe get an open shot off it. You can see this defender is covered their player to the corner, and this guy's kind of in limbo as a potential help defender. Beal does a great job reading the defender and decides instead of coming over the screen, he's going to plant and cut hard right up the middle. And that's, again, why I call it bullseye, because we're coming right through the middle. This prompts a switch, which it looks like the defense didn't initially want to do. And that actually opens up another option that I want to talk about. So as Beal clears, we know he's going to get the ball. But I want you to look at the screener, because after they set the screen, they're actually inside of their defender. So they can plant and actually cut hard back to the ball, and they could potentially get the game-winning shot. I have to think if you run this play more than once, that the first time defenses are going to take away this cut down the middle, but I don't know how aware they're going to be that this second player on a switch can come back to the basketball. The other thing I want to point out is that this help defender is coming hard. If this player just elevates a couple of steps, you can actually get a skip across the court to them for a three-pointer, because teams will cheat to take away the cut down the middle. So there's a lot of different options off of this really simple set. And obviously we know that Bale ends up getting the layup because he did a great job setting up the screener and setting up the defender to come off the screen. And there's the layup. So I'm going to play this through one more time and kind of envision all the different options that you might be able to have off of this set. And of course, we know Bale gets it. Exciting moment for the Wizards. They're going to celebrate afterwards after he makes the play. So just a great all-around job from the Wizards on this set. And, you know, you can tweak this however you want and whatever works for your team. You might not get the bullseye cut down the middle, but there are other options that teams have to worry about. And you can get this in less than 2 seconds. And that's such a challenging special situation. That's why I wanted to share this play and put it out there to all the coaches. I hope you can use this play next year with your team. Get better every day. Have a great day, everybody.